second annual U.S.-Africa Tourism Seminar.
The Africa Travel Association is gearing up for a heavy volume of tourists to Africa.
The ATA stands as a bridge to the great destinations of Africa.
The focus this year, says ATA Executive Director Andrew Bergman, is to promote Africa as a top tourist destination from the U.S., focusing on adventure and sports tourism.
Historically, Africa has been really focused on safari tourism and nature tourism. And while we value that and we think that that's in a very important segment, we at ATA also believe tourism to Africa encompasses other products such as cultural and heritage tourism, diaspora tourism, business tourism, all sorts of areas that we believe that there are significant areas for growth in the market. Obviously, sports tourism we're focusing on today.
Adventure in Travel Expo and other groups co-sponsored the seminar, now in its 34th year. ATA members received information about tourism trends to Africa, including the impact of the economic downturn and what to expect at next year's World Cup. Ray Whelan handles hospitality for the World Cup.
It's the chance for the continent for the first time to be the focus of world attention. It's going to be the biggest event that Africa has ever hosted.
At a reception hosted by the Ethiopian Embassy for the ATA, Ambassador Samuel Asefa told the audience that despite Africa's many attributes, tourism is modest, citing one reason in particular.
The negative images that bombard us daily, negative images of Africa in the Western media, lack of infrastructure.
Tanzania's ambassador to the U.S., Ombeni Sefue, says he hopes to change that. Tanzania currently chairs the ATA.
Every African country can try to reach out to the American market through ATA. And whenever they organize events like this, that's our opportunity.
The ATA's advisor on diaspora affairs, Ogoso, says Africans living abroad should also try to change negative perceptions.
Sometimes good to travel with them, organize conferences with diaspora family, going back home with their children, and to teach them, to let them know that Africa is beautiful.
Francois Constant Diogo, a hotelier from Benin, promotes travel to West Africa. He says it is often overlooked.
Because West Africa countries speak generally French, and it's a difficulty for them to communicate with people. Then is one of the reasons. The second reason is that in West Africa, we don't have direct line flight to come to direct from US to Africa.
Adugo Ranglin Honora of Jamaica captures her hopes for Africa in this song she produced.
The title track is Africa Rise, and it's our message to say this is our time, it's our millennium, let's take it. Africa rise and take your stand and show the world.
Ndimiake Mwakalialie, VOA News.
Thank you. For more information on these stories, go to voanews.com/TV to Africa.